If there's anything you want to talk about.
Like what?
The baby you're carrying.
Why? What do you know about the baby?
What are you doing here?
I was just so moved by that lovely tribute. I thought I'd add a few words of my own.
I wish you could be here for our daughter's moment in the spotlight. Britta would make you a very proud papa.
Please don't make a scene, Britt. This is about Robin tonight.
I understand.
No, I don't think you do. Nobody cares what you have to say.
I think everyone will be very interested. Especially you, Patrick.
Dr. Westbourne, I don't think this is the time where
I don't think this concerns you, Nurse Santiago.
Actually, it does.
Fine. Stay. Although you may wish you hadn't.
Well, I'm never gonna know until you spit it out.
Do it, Doctor. Say the words.
You asked for it. Patrick, I have great news. I'm pregnant.
This is better than anything on cable. Just imagine Patrick's reaction if I revealed that Robin is alive. But it's Jerry Jack's surprise, not mine. I just have to wait.
What the hell are you doing?
I apologize for interrupting the festivities. I was listening to Patrick's wonderful speech. And I got caught up in the celebration of life, and I just wanted to share the wonderful news. I'm going to be a mom.
And there it is.
Patrick, I know this may come as a surprise, but will you find it in your heart to celebrate with me?
Pregnant?
We're pregnant. Our baby's gonna be so beautiful. Like Emma. You hear that, Anne? Your daddy and I are having a baby. You could have a little brother or sister. Isn't that exciting?
Stop. Okay.
Hey, just remember something. Before you go near Emma, talk to her, you even look at her. I'm her grandmother.
No.
Come through.
I just wanted to be straight with Emma. And we're a family now, and it's
That's
important.
never gonna happen, Brett. This is all a lie.
Maybe you should go get your glasses, sweetheart, because I am most definitely
Okay, that's
pregnant.
enough. Get out.
Well, you know what I always say? I always say that the nurses' ball wouldn't be the nurses' ball without an Act 3 surprise.
Hey, are you okay? God, I should have known it would all come crashing down. I just didn't think that it would be so quickly, you know? Or that it would be because the bridge decided to interrupt the ball to tell everyone that she's pregnant with Patrick's baby.
If she even is pregnant with Patrick's baby.
We all saw her, Elizabeth. It's unmistakable.
I don't think you're understanding what Elizabeth's saying. We all know she's pregnant. What we don't know is...
If it's really his.
What?
It could be anyone's.
I guess, but I haven't heard anything about Britt sleeping with anyone else.
It doesn't mean she's not getting around.
Dr. Drake gave Dr. Ho the heave-ho months ago, so who knows what she's been up to since.
God, all I can see is Patrick's face. And poor Emma. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how upset and confused she must be? God, that...
Let it out, honey.
that bitch! How could she? How could she? Making her hateful announcement at an event honoring Patrick's late wife? No, you know what? No, she is not getting away with this.
What are you planning on doing?
And do you need bail and alibi? I'm not judging. I just want to be prepared.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give that woman a piece of my mind.
Oh, Sabrina, I don't know. Now's the best time.
Although there's no time like the present. That was fun.
So I'm just going to move this right along and take great pleasure in introducing the Bensonhurst medium and her hunky, sexy sidekick, Max.
Bensonhurst medium.
Because she's stuck in Bensonhurst, she prefers talking to the dead.
Are you gonna steal all my punchlines?
Hey, I'm just trying to help you out.
Well, in that case, my able assistant, let's get this show on the road. Envelope, please.
Yes. Are you getting anything?
Stage fright.
Anything else?
Flowers, candy, an all points bulletin.
Flowers, candy, an all points bulletin.
A dream date with Anna Devane.
A dream date with Anna Devane.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I think it's obvious.
There's no way that you're pregnant.
Because we only had sex once. Please. You don't need to be a doctor to know that once is all it takes. And that day in the shower, well, neither one of us were models of responsibility. I wasn't on birth control.
You weren't.
You didn't bother to grab a condom. I mean, frankly, I count my lucky stars I only got pregnant. Unprotected sex is how diseases are spread. You of all people should know.
What did you just say?
Can you believe that woman?
It was a despicable way to purvey news that otherwise might have been welcomed.
Yeah, I know. I doubt Patrick would want her having his baby no matter how she breaks the news.
I mean, at least someone wants to have his child. Others are not so lucky.
Matthew Jones sings in the shower.
Look, I don't know what you think you know, just that something is amiss. Based on what you told your father, it sounded like
You were eavesdropping on my private conversation?
No, Maxie, no, I wasn't eavesdropping. I was walking by and I overheard. And I heard you say that if your father hadn't stepped in, the truth about the baby would be out.
Oh, that's all you heard.
Yes. Okay, well, I heard that and some references to a psycho doctor. But if you or your baby are hurt or in jeopardy, that's something that you should share with friends.
And by my friends, do you mean you?
I know we don't always get along, but I have a good deal of scientific and medical knowledge, and maybe I can help. So please, Maxie, just tell me, what truth is so dangerous?
And I'm sure you'll all be very disappointed to hear that this is the last envelope of the evening.
You are right, oh psychic one. The last envelope.
Leaving on a jet plane. Walk on by. Love stinks.
Oh, I think I know this one.
Yo, who's the psychic over here? Songs on Frisco Jones' next album. Oh, thank you very much. You've all been a wonderful crowd. Thank you. Do yourself a favor and don't try the veal.
Woo, okay. Wow, all right, let's hear it one more time for the medium and her extra large assistant. I'm going to make an appointment with those two, I guess. Listen, I hope you're having as much fun as I am, because I'm truly enjoying the evening, and we have a lot more where that came from. See you in a minute.
I'm gonna go look for Ellie. She went to call security on Richard Simmons, and she never came back.
No, not so fast. Since when were you so eager to start a family?
Well, I'm not. I mean, not right now. It's just that someday I do want a child of my own, and Ellie doesn't want a family, so it's become a point of contention.
But you and Ellie are so great. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Maxie, and Maxie is Maxie, but with Ellie, I don't know, I've seen you blossom.
That's very kind of you to say.
Well, it's the truth. But don't get ahead of yourself, because people change their mind all the time. Keep your hopes up.
Right. Well, we've agreed to table the conversation, so no more baby talk. At least for now.
Clearly, you misunderstood.
No, I really don't think I did. I heard you and your father
Exactly. I was talking to my father, a man who I haven't seen since he left me when I was a child. And just now, he was leaving me again.
You know, you are totally right. I am so sorry. I shouldn't have even...
But you saw an opportunity to eavesdrop on me, so you took it. How is any of this your business to begin with?
What's all this about?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, good. Hey, see? Okay. Oh, gosh.
I got this little treat for you. I pinched it from the kitchen, but don't tell your grandma.
I'm gonna have you arrested. So, are you all right? You know what happened out there was a bit upsetting, wasn't it? You have any questions for me, or?
Are Daddy and Bert really gonna have a baby?
I don't know. It's possible, but I'm not sure.
Is that because she's mean and she lies?
Well...
Yes. That's why we don't know. But I'll tell you something we do know for sure. That if and when it does happen, you are going to make the most marvelous big sister in the entire world.
Would you like that? A little brother or sister? Would you like that?
Not if it means Bert has to be my mommy, too.
Was that a dig at Robin?
Of course not.
What did you just say? What did you mean when you just said that, when you consider yourself lucky that you didn't get a disease from me?
You're changing the subject.
I'm not changing the subject. What did you mean when you just said that? You know what, Britt? Forget it. I don't even want to hear what you have to say. You disgust me.
Hey, I didn't disgust you when you had me slammed up against the shower tiles.
Yeah, well, I didn't know who you were at that point. I didn't know that you were the kind of person that would treat my daughter the way you treated her. Or that you would manipulate a situation like this, waiting to tell me that you're pregnant for the biggest night when you knew that you would hurt as many people as you possibly could.
When was I supposed to tell you, Patrick? You abandoned me.
God, Britt, I broke up with you because you mistreated my daughter, because you trashed her, and I caught you.
I misspoke. I made one mistake, and you turned your back on me. You wouldn't even speak to me. Could barely even be bothered to hold a door while I was hobbling along on crutches. And when I found out I was pregnant, I didn't have anyone to turn to.
That's because you're a horrible person.
I wanted to tell you, Patrick, I tried approaching you in the hall, but the way that you would look at me is almost as hateful as you're looking at me now.
I have no idea what you're trying to prove by this, but we're not getting back together, all right? Child or not, that's not gonna happen.
You want to turn your back on me? That's okay. Can you turn your back on your child?